Alright, here's a quick look at Robot Heroes set Durden and Barney, their Slugfest and Overkill set. This is the packaging. Kind of mimics the Masterpiece line. But yeah, that's the box. They come with their little plastic cassette cases. You can see Durden's Barney is a little hollow here for his head in cassette mode. We can go in either side. And they come with little plastic cassette cases, and they just come right out. And I was a little concerned when I first opened it that this cassette case had been broken because one of the little posts in the middle of it is missing. See, this one has two. But it turns out that's intentional because Durden's hole, his stegosaur plates block that hole, so that's so you can actually put that in there without without breaking it. So it is intentional. If you get one, they did that is not broken from the package. That's intentional, so it can fit in there. Yeah, you just take them out of their little cassette cases here. They can fit in Masterpiece Soundwave. Let's go ahead and open him up. Pull my... Actually, there. You know what? Pop all these G1 cassettes out. This is where I've been storing them. I got Ravage. I found Overkill's weapons the other day, so I actually can do a comparison. I don't know where my Slugfest is, but I found his weapons the other day. I'm like, why do I still have his weapons? Because I don't think I have him anymore. I do. Look at that. Although now I don't know where his weapons are. I'll go see if I can find them, but Laser Beacon Ravager in there. So you can see you can stick these guys in here as well. They fit. Getting them out is a little difficult because of his hollow head. There we go. So you might want to put him in with the other side facing upward. Maybe he should. Maybe what I should do is pop this out, pop this back like it should. Pop him in, slide on back. No, slide on back. Well, this is clearly my technical difficulty, but as you can see, they do fit in Masterpiece Soundwave if you want to have them in there. Oh, I put him in upside down again. This is my buffoonery. Sorry, guys. Just come on out. Just come on out. There we go. But you can put him in MP Soundwave if you want. Anyway, we'll stop that now and get back to the main event at hand here. So yeah, they're little cassettes, and they're not difficult to transform. Durden transforms very similar, at least at first, to his G1 self. You flip the head and the tail down. Now his spikes don't, you'll notice, automatically pop up on the spring like they used to. There's a little peg over here you can use to slide them up. They don't lock at the top, which I can probably fix with some floor polish, but you lift them up like that. And then the legs are actually fairly clever. You rotate these pieces 90 degrees, and then there's a ball joint back here, so you flip that back, flip the foot down to give them legs. You can do it in either order. And then back here, he's just got the one pivot point here on the front foot. He's got two on the back. He's got up here, and then he's got a little bit at the toe as well, so you can kind of angle his legs back like that. And there he is in Dinosaur Mode. And he does come with his weapons that plug into the holes here. You can see, like, sometimes handling him will cause his spikes to fall down. We put those on. There he is, all armored up and ready to fight. Barney is a little bit more involved. That you want to lift his head pieces up here on these little pivot hinges. Make sure you flip out this little tab inside his head. bring these all the way up and together. I rotate them at the ball joint there and make sure that tabs into the slot on the other head piece to hold his head together. And you got a little bit of movement there. His jaw does not move because of the tab and everything in there, but you can angle his head a little bit. This little tab here in the middle flips out. We're going to lock the legs onto that momentarily. And you flip his tail down. This piece right here, this is a double hinge. It folds up and then up again, at which point these two halves fold up and lock around that tab to form his chest. The chest of the dinosaur, and then the tail is on a dual hinge. It's got a hinge in here and a hinge at the tail itself, so you can kind of bring it down and out. Here you want to take the leg piece and rotate it down at the ball joint. Don't grab the whole thing or you'll pop the arms off the ball joint. Rotate the lower half down onto his body, flip out his toe, and flip out his whole leg. He also has the two pivot points at the leg as well as the ball joint at the hip. And then his arms rotate on the ball joint and then down, and then you can pose. There's a pivot, there's a pin here in the middle of his arm to pose his arms. Now the instructions say to peg, and you can do it, to take his weapons and peg them into the holes here on the arms, and like even the pictures on the box have them up here. And like on the old one, I always stuck them on his hips, and you can do that. Like that's where I like to keep them, is down here on his the side of his thighs. But it's up to you. You can peg them in either place. And there they are, those little dinosaurs. Now I did go and look. I did find one of Overkill's weapons. I don't know where the other one is. That may be why I still have an Overkill. But we'll go ahead and turn him into his dinosaur mode here. Actually, did I plug those into his hips? No, I guess on him maybe I did plug them in up to this upper cassette hole. Although you can plug the weapon in to the hip there. Yeah, on him, I guess you can, the arm is more accurate, because that is where I stuck him on the old toy. Oh well. I think on Barney here, it looks better down on his hips, but you can plug them into the arms, just like I said. Now, they're fun little figures. They're fun little dinosaurs. They're fun little cassettes. I like the look of them. They are, however, a little cartoonish and exaggerated. Again, personal preference. I would like to see a real scary, not scary, but a more involved dinosaur modes for these guys. Because, like I said, they're fun. They are a little cartoonish, but despite coming in Masterpiece style packaging, we'll go ahead and put them up on his arms. Masterpiece style packaging, they don't really fit in with a Masterpiece look. Like, they're just not quite as detailed as that general design look for the Masterpiece cassettes. They work with Masterpiece Soundwave, and they are some fun little dinosaurs. But if you're looking for a Masterpiece Slugfest and Overkill, I don't know that these are going to match the other cassettes that you may already have on your shelf. I really got to fix these spines. But yeah, they're solid. I don't feel like they're going to break. The construction's good. And they are fun little cartoony little dinosaurs. They're just, like I said, they're cartoony. And if you're turned off by that, you're probably not going to enjoy them. But yeah, there is Durden and Barney from Robot Hero. Their R-01 set. Like I said, fun little dinosaurs. I love Barney's transformation. Like I said, Durden's is very reminiscent of his old school one. The legs are neat. But I think Barney has a much more involved and interesting transformation. He turns into a fun little Tyrannosaur, that little baby there. But yeah, Durden and Barney from Robot Hero.